Hey all, Russ here, RVerTV. Welcome. Check it out. Look at the clouds. It's windy and rainy and cold and quartzite. It's Saturday. We're gonna head up to Bouse. I was invited up. I did this 4 years ago, and you guys are coming with me. We're gonna go up to World War II ceremony up here, and it's really cool. This is probably one of the most unique little hidden secrets around the region here. So we're gonna go check it out. But look at the weather. You know, we had some beautiful days in the 70s, almost 80. Now it's rainy and cool, but desert needs it. Can't complain. All right, let's do it. Make a left up here on Central. Town's starting to slow down too. See less and less traffic. All right, here we are. This is called Plimosa Road. You'll see the sign right there to the right. Bouse Community Park. We got about 24, 25 miles to cut over. This road is full of its own secrets. I did a video about it a while back. But this is probably one of the largest and favorite dispersed camp areas all along this road. For 20 plus miles you can camp along through here. Bouse is about 35 minutes, somewhere around there, from Quartzite. It's a pretty easy ride. Plimosa Road, it's a well-paved road. It goes all the way through. But you can just see the dispersed area of camping. Follows Plimosa all the way over to Bouse. A lot of rock hunting goes on out here. Metal detecting, you know, you name it. It's here. Also, farther up the road, pretty soon will be the spring bloom. Look at the greenery. You can see a little bit of the moisture left in the desert from the rains, which we need a ton more rain. It is just way too dry. I mean, you can see there's quite a few campers still left out here. And that's the direction we're gonna head, like right now. This year, because of COVID, most of the groups did not form as a formal group, but a lot of people still camped out here. You get great cell reception and also TV reception, actually. Look how flat it is, just flat as a pancake. Don't have to level your rig. It's great for vans, any kind of camping. All kinds of little hidden trails and four-wheeling everywhere. Another thing to look for out here, right off to the left, will be the quartzite rock sign. This sign was built way back before World War II to guide pilots way before they had radar. They made signs and arrows, pointed them to quartzite because quartzite used to have a landing strip, and this served like airmail, all different types of people flying. It's probably one of the best preserved ones. They're all over the region. In the desert, these type of markers for pilots. You can see there's the quartzite one. Look at the arrow. Look how distinct it is down there. And if you pan over to it, bring the camera up. There's quartzite. Pretty cool. We're not lost yet. One thing you're going to catch up in these little mountains here is spring bloom, which is coming up pretty quick. If you've never seen the desert flowers in full bloom, it is spectacular. The colors are different. It's absolutely amazing. Also up here, this is actually called Quins Pass. We're going to be going over it. Is the Bouse Fishermen and Taglias. I've done a couple videos on these things too. They're ancient desert artwork is what I call them. Some call them geoglyphs and taglias, whatever. They're well marked, they're well preserved, they're all fenced off. And these things have been here for eons. But you can come take pictures of them. They're very unique. One of the glyphs is the fisherman holding a spear, then they have ones of the fish. It's really spectacular to come out and see something like this. And what a beautiful place. Look at all the rigs, all the RVs. This is a long weekend. But there's the mountains. We're going to go over Quins Pass in a second. As far as you can see, that's the desert. This is what you get, even on a cloudy, rainy day. Perfect, huh? Up to the top here, it's called Quins Pass. There's just, once again, history upon a history out in these deserts. Can you imagine being back in the old days, the miners coming over the pass here? Elevation-wise, it's not real high. Maybe like 1,200 feet, 1,300. But on the other side, we'll start dropping down, going towards Bouse. Quins Pass, there's actually a gentleman by the name of Quinn. He put in a water source here, which helped miners, stagecoaches, all different. It's vast. You really got to research this stuff. There's still remnants of the old cistern. He had a house back in here and lived here for a lot of years. But look how, and that was all mining back through there. There's mining everywhere around here. Absolutely beautiful, the desert, and this is where you'll see the spring bloom. Usually mid-March by the 1st of April. Even the cactuses will start blooming up through here. There's Plumosa Road. Let's say we keep trucking. This is all open range through here. Four-wheel central. Oh, another unique stop is the Bouse Community Park. It's actually La Paz County Park. Let's pull in a second. We'll take a quick look. They actually have RV sites here. You can stay out here by the month. I think most of their sites are just water and electric. But what they have all kinds of facilities for boondockers. You can pay to dump your tanks. You can get water here. They have restrooms. It's actual full-blown community park. You can see off the left, that's where all the RVs, that's where all their hookups are. They got a camp host manager back here. That building there is their restrooms off to the right. So if you're out here boondocking, guess what? You have full access to facilities here. A lot of people don't know about this, but check it out. Once again, it's a Bouse Community Park. Check it out, blue sky, yay, but the winds are supposed to scream. Hopefully it won't be too bad for the ceremony up here. Bouse, Arizona, it used to be called Camp Bouse during World War II, and it was a major player in World War II training. Absolutely amazing. Another cool thing up here too, there's a little homestead, historic site, Bouse home site. Thomas Bouse, town was named after him. Back in the late 1800s, moved here, created a town. He was a miner. Actually died from a rattlesnake bite in like 1920s. But look at this. This was his swimming pool. He actually built a swimming pool in the late 1800s. Survived the summers out here. They're so brutal hot. There it is. That's what's left of it. The old ruins. I haven't stopped here in years. Pretty cool. Alright, here we are. We're in the big town of Bouse. There's a little museum here. Hopefully if it's open, we're going to go check it out. But every year, the community gets together. I don't know what the population here is anymore. It can't be much. Maybe 1,000 or less. But all these people pull together memories for the World War II Camp Bouse. There was over 5,000 troops trained here. It's this vast. It was top secret too. It was the second largest top secret training facility during World War II, and it was all tank training. Absolutely incredible. So guess what? We're going to stop and we're going to take a look at this thing. This park was put together in, I think, in the 90s by the town. They brought in these old tanks for people to look at. There's all different kinds of training. A lot of these troops, they went down to Africa. That's where a lot of this took place. Look at that. Has a name, Sandy. A lot of people stop here. Take the pictures. Here's their memorial. Talks about it. How it was a top secret light that they put on the tanks for World War II. It was supposed to confuse the enemy. Now you're talking back in the 40s when all this took place. Just amazing. There's an old time vehicle, huh? Then they got these plaques up here memorializing each of the divisions that trained here. Once again, it was so top secret. You couldn't tell anyone what you were doing here. There's actually no known pictures, even in the archives, of the light itself that they were training with on the tanks. Local airplanes doing flyovers. Pretty cool. Back here they got a tent set up. How these guys used to live in the desert. Look at that little tent. Times have changed, huh? This one with the camo. Let's go on in. Sorry about the lighting. Look at the old cot. My goodness. That was comfort in the 40s. Another one with all the gear. That's the way they slept. Isn't that something? Look at this old heater. Helmets. My goodness. A lot more gear. Bunch of old medals. My dad was a World War II veteran. Very proud of him. Museum is open. We're gonna go check it out, like right now. I've never been here. I've always wanted to come here. Alaska Hotel. They had a bunch of hotels back in the day. The old foundation to it. How about flowers in February, huh? Welcome to the desert. This has to be something to do with mining here, huh? Crusher or crusher. Old timer. Boy, I bet that made some noise when it was running. Goodness. Crushing rock. Get that gold. And looks like a little well. Or a mine shaft, huh? That's how I lowered the bucket. Big old wheel. This is well done here. What's this one say? Firehouse. Cart. Okay. There it is. What else we got? Oh, we got an old cabin here. Look at this thing. Look at the old ice box. Look at that. A true ice box. I'll be darned. Very well done. Stop and check this stuff out. Bunch of old rusted stuff. Oh, this shack was part of the old Swansea mine. I did a video on that. That's way out in the desert. That's Swansea. That's where they mine copper. I have to revisit that again. You can only make it out there by 4-wheel. Let's go check out the Chamber of Commerce.
Yes. Excuse me, I'm going to use that real quick. Long way goes right over. Drinking water and talk. That'll do it. Charlie, you coming up for the...
There was something about
Here you go.
thanking somebody.
Wow. They've collected a long time.
Let me have the keys and I'll open it.
We're just having a conversation, but I'm just not sure.
It's back here. All kinds of stuff. Tank stuff. Communications. Pictures.
Yeah.
I gotta get over to the ceremony here. I need to film my friend Sheriff William Puntz, the Bouse County Sheriff. He'll be speaking today. Wow, look at all the troops. Look at them. That's what it was 75, 80 years ago here. Camp Bouse. Check this place out. Definitely, this is a must-do if you're down in this neck of the woods.
Picture of that. Thank you, folks.
All right, we'll see you later.
All right, I gotta hurry up. I gotta get over to that ceremony. I told him I'd film it. What a cool stop. I've never been here. Always wanted to. Finally did it. Yay. Quite a few people. Look at the flags flying. Represent all the branches of service.
For several years, we're also often honoured to have Camp Bouse family with our own Bouse County Sheriff, William Puntz.
There's my good friend, William Puntz. He used to be chief of police in Quartzite.
Good morning, folks. It's an honor to be here today. And as stated, not only as your sheriff of Bouse County, but as a military veteran. I'm honored to be here and to see that Bouse is
Talk soon.